What is going on? I'm Bobs and Happy New Year! So, for my first video of 2022, first of many I hope, I decided to do something a little bit fun and silly. So, if you follow me over on Twitch, if you don't, you should. If you follow me over on Twitch, you'll know that I oftentimes do art streams where I just draw on streams. One of the things you as the viewer can do during these streams is redeem a cursed art reward. What these essentially are is that you request a drawing of something silly, weird, crazy, and I draw it pretty much in a couple of minutes and it looks terrible. And that's kind of its charm. And a couple of these have even become emotes on Twitch for me. So I wanted to take that concept and actually put effort into the curse drawings instead of, just doing a half-assed 2-minute drawing sketch thing. I took 3 requests from my Discord, which you can join down in the description, and I drew them, just put a ton of detail into it, actually put a lot of effort into it. Each drawing took me a couple hours, so that is what you're about to see. And let's get into it.
Bob's holding one of the old blue SMP people on one of those child leashes.
Okay, so this first one is me holding one of my friends on a child leash. For this one, I chose my friend Anne because they are a... yeah. I chose my friend Anne, or Anmlix, because they are...
Bobs is an old woman, menopause.
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Bobs is quite old.
Ah! They just are. Okay, anyway, so let's do a basic sketch before we get into the time lapse. So we have me kind of up like that. I am miserable, and then I am holding on with all my strength, just really digging my heels into the floor. Child leash, and then child, Anmlix, just kind of running. There they go. It's like a little backpack, right? Okay, so there's my basic sketch. This is how it's gonna start. Let's get into the time lapse and we'll see the final product. And voila, the finished product. There's me holding Anmlix on a child leash because they are a child. And God, I'm starting this video off just bullying my friend. Sorry, blame Scubby. He is the one that requested this. So yeah, there's the final product of me holding a fellow streamer slash YouTuber on a child leash, because if you watch my streams, this is justified. If you watch some of my streams, you know this is justified.
Box beating the ever-loving shit out of stuffed panda.
The next bit, the next curse drawing I'm going to be working on is regards another one of my friends, Box. So my friend Box, who's a wonderful artist and streamer, beating the ever-loving shit out of a panda. Okay, I guess. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I have Box, just the arm wound up. There, the arm wound up. And they're gonna just be absolutely holding the panda. It's a stuffed panda, I should say. Holding the panda in a chokehold. And we have the little nose like this, and this poor little bear, this poor little bear kneeling down because obviously kneeling down, just beating the ever-loving shit out of this poor stuffed panda. And we have, this is where it is. Angry. They have hair. They have hair. I don't think I'm gonna keep this hair, but they have hair. Okay. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the backdrop for this one, so let's just hop into the time lapse and see how this turns out. There we have it, the finished product. We have my friend Box beating the absolute living shit out of a stuffed panda. I had a little boxing ring in there. I have a really cool dynamic pose. I have a really sad panda there. I use a lot of the Clip Studio Art tools, as you can see. But I think I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's a simpler background than the last one I did, but it's still really silly and I love it. But yeah, there we go. And on to the final one.
2022 beating up 2021.
And now it's time for the final curse drawing. 2022 beating up 2021. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for this one yet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this. And so we're doing a little stick figure, which is a little bit less simple than what I'm used to doing for my other two sketches. But this one's gonna be a little bit more complicated, I guess. Very anime. I don't really know how I would... I think I'm personifying years, so it looks weird. It looks so silly. Head down, an epic. And then head is up like this. No. We're gonna try something else. It's probably gonna be the most complicated one because I've been thinking about what this is gonna look like for a little bit. Maybe I can get like a really good kind of fist in the cheek kind of thing going. And then kind of, it's gonna be a little bit of a head down, giving him big fists. By now you guys have seen a few of the time lapses, so you know things don't exactly stay how the initial sketch is. Even still, this is looking not good. I think it's just a really silly drawing I have here. Ignore the toe. That's just, it makes it very easy to draw for you with the toe. Okay, so we have 2022 right here. And then we're gonna have a really, just the dead eyes, lit, and just kind of limp arms, kind of going like that, and like that. This is perfect in time for the new year too, so I really wanted to make this one as it looked really silly, so perfect. So we have 2022 beating up 2021. A much more stern face going on here. Okay, so we're gonna hop into the time lapse real quick and we're gonna see how this turns out. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a background yet, but we'll figure that out as we go along. Yeah, okay. And there we go. This one took a little bit of effort to figure out kind of the pose I was going for, but I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. I think it's silly and perfect. I think the hardest part about this was figuring out which colors I wanted to use for each of them, because obviously I didn't want to give them like actual, like for the other pictures I had actual clothing and they were actual people. These are just the embodiment of years. So I wanted to do a lighter color and a younger kind of looking person for 2022 because it's the newer year, and 2021 looking kind of like an older man because it's the older year. And the background, once again, just a really basic background. Yeah, I really like, I just like this one. I think it's silly. It's a cursed, I don't even know, does this even count as cursed anymore? It's just a funky little thing. But anyway, those are my 3 cursed drawings. If you want to recommend a cursed drawing, normally I would say leave a comment, but I always go to my Discord server first for this kind of stuff, so I will be leaving a link to my Discord server in the description below, as well as a link to both Box and Anmlix, who were technically featured in this video in a silly sort of way, and you should check them out. They're both amazing content creators. What else to say? You should go follow me over on Twitch, where you can see me do art live, and you can recommend a cursed drawing like you saw at the beginning of the video. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. This was a really fun project. It may have only taken a few minutes for you to watch it, but this actually took me probably close to, I haven't even edited yet at this moment. I literally just finished this drawing while I'm talking this. Between the 3 drawings, took me about 6 hours to do all 3 of them, and they were actually pretty simple drawings, but that took me 6 hours to do all 3 of them, and then I'm gonna be editing right now. So for my efforts, please subscribe and like, and let me know in the comments if you like this, if it was something silly and fun to watch. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, whether it's morning, night, or whatever. And yeah,